Hey there. I was wondering if I'd run into you out here. The Reach is a beautiful but dangerous place, eh? One false step and you'll fall to your death. That is, if those Forsworn don't get you first. Have you seen those Briarheart men? That's some evil magic right there. Mm-hmm.
Let's get going, then. How can I serve you, my Thane? I'll follow.
I'll fight the entire
Hey
region
there.
myself.
I was wondering if I'd run into you out here. The Reach is a beautiful but dangerous place, eh? One false step and you'll fall to your death. That is, if those Forsworn don't get you first. Have you seen those Briarheart men? That's some evil magic right there. What brings you? You have the look of purpose in your eyes. Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon for about a day now. So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that? That was crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the pocket will come in handy. Lucky for us that the wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road. We're outnumbered. But I have a plan. You got here just in time. First, we're going to take out their sentry. Then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate their position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows. With a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little. All right, if you insist. But we'll come running if it sounds like things have gotten out of hand.
Was a legionnaire days before him. Guess I never considered doing anything else.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Nothing.
Just die! Kill you!
Are you prepared to die?
Can't wait to kill another Imperial. We make quite a team, eh? I'll stay here and guard the shipment. You get back to camp with news. Have them send some men with a new wagon. This one isn't going anywhere.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Look deep. You're going to Fort Sunguard. Meet the brothers preparing for the
What are your
attack.
thoughts on all
Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you. Damn you!
You've already lost.
Damn faithless Imperials. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. I'll wash the ground with your blood.
Force of the Empire!
Give up while you still can. Get the best of me. still can.
This isn't over.
You call yourself a Nord?
Huh? Rise.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim. Multitudes of our enemies are buried in an avalanche of pain and retribution, delivered by your hands. I shall call you Snowhammer now. You show great passion for battle, and compassion for those we fight for. You are becoming indispensable to our cause. We do what we do out of love for our brothers and sisters. Here, take this as a token of such love reciprocated. You're needed in Hjalmarch. There's much to be done. Talos guide you.
If it's better board you're after, Candlehurst Hall's got both.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane? You lead, I'll follow.
Do you have news of our quarry? If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best, the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside
right
the
behind
shop
you.
if you need anything.
I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
Have you met my father? Take a look. Until next, I help my father in more ways than people realize. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Until next time. Not too shabby. Apprentice-level work, but solid. Keep at it. You think all the... Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. All right, then. Yes? This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. I'll take my leave then. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim... I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. I'll take my leave then. Have you met my father? He was the steward up at Dragon's Reach, where I helped my father. You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the if you need it.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long. Staying out of trouble, kinsman. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Are you feeling sick? Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood.
Man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence!
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Staying safe, I hope.
I don't claim to be the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. I can teach you a few things. If you find that sword, please... bring it to me.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady. What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
Not sure you
It's
belong
no
here,
use.
citizen.
Let's get back to it then. Unless it's about the mill. Don't have time to talk. Much to do.
If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best.
Keep your
to
wits
provide.
about you. Morthal's hardly a safe place.
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast. Until next time.
If you've business with the Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
All right then.
Are you feeling sick?
need you to deliver some false orders to the Imperial Legate in Morthal. But first, we need to get our hands on some Imperial orders to make the forgeries. The inns at Dragonbridge and Rorikstead are frequent stops for Imperial runners. See if you can't convince one of those innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. What do you say? Good. And remember, keep the gods, and they will keep you.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
Imperial business.
Move on your way. Do you have news of our quarry?
If you need a meal or... I only take real... I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Yeah, sure it is. You don't fool me. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Until next time. That fool son of mine, Eric, wants to be an adventurer. He's a good-natured lad, but he's got no idea how dangerous the world really is.
Do you have news of our quarry?
I'm not saying it's my business, but I have to ask. Why are you so cruel to your little girl?
Do you have news of our quarry?
You're right. It's none of your business. How about you keep your nose out of it?
If you keep on like you are, you'll end up with 2 daughters who hate you.
Ha! And what would a witless oaf like you know about raising children?
Do you have news of our quarry?
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
I only take real coin here. No one. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy.
Well, if you insist.
He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough. See ya.
My father, Ralphie, managed...
My cousin's out. Fighting dragons. What do I get? God, you think?
Huh?
Let's see what you've got. Like the bite of a flea.
Can't hide from me.
Still here.
Do you have news of our quarry?
Do yourself a
offense.
favor and don't
You're
have
not looking so
children.
good.
They're good for nothing at all.
Can't stop to chat, citizen. Is that so?
You call yourself a warrior?
Do something.
Somebody help!
What? What are you doing?
We're here to teach you a lesson.
You're mine. To you. Money's on the big one. I love the challenge.
Good work. Let's see what you got. They know more of our plans than I thought. Not good. Oh, what's this? Fort Snowhawk is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. Give me a moment while I make a few, corrections to these reports. There we go. Make sure those forged documents get to the legate in Morthal. They should give them the wrong idea, and us the advantage. Watch yourself out there.
Staying out of trouble,
Keep your guard up. Is that so? Lost your uniform along the way, did you, soldier? I suppose it would be. Good thinking. Thank you, soldier. Let's take a look at these reports. I'm waiting on word about reinforcements for the fort. Good. They're on their way. We have some information on enemy troop movements. Excellent. Stormcloak scouts are making it difficult to move around. It's good you made it here in one piece. Why don't you have yourself a drink at the moorside before you head back? Until next time.
Lightly
Morthal
armored
used to be
means
a
light on
quiet
your feet.
place, but then
Smart.
the world used to make sense.
You're going to Fort Snowhawk. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you.
the Empire.
I'll have your head! Damn you!
Skyrim belongs to the North!
What is it?
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking Hellmarch, we're practically in his backyard now. As soon as we're able, we'll march on Solitude. You've become a true hero of Skyrim. I number you among my kin. You shall now be known as Stormblade. The love of the land and her people flows from your heart, even as death to her enemies flows from your hands. On behalf of the sons and daughters of Skyrim, on behalf of all that is righteous and true, take this token of our appreciation for your service. You've no time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering for our final assault on Solitude. I need you there. Report to our camp in Hoffinger.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
always, you're going to the fort. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this?
I bet we have rabbits again. I'm getting sick of rabbits. Don't tell the commander. I'm sure the boot in your arse will take your mind off the troubles.
Watch yourself out there. Some say Ulfric desires... You're going to the fort. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos, guide you.
I long to be out there with my brothers, waging war against
Hope I don't draw guard duty. You'd rather be plowing your
Good
field?
job.
Not
Ulfric was right about you. I'm glad to have you with us. We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos, be with you.
Commander, I'm sure the boot in your arse will take your mind off your troubles.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos, be with you.
If those Whiterun guards can take down the dragon, so can we.
Stone Hill's warmth is a welcome change in this cold, bleak land.
You're someone who can get things done. Hrogar's house. He lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. The townsfolk won't go near it. Superstitious lot. Bear fat in the hearth fire, if you believe Hrogar. I do, but some folk here think he set the fire himself. They think he did it to get rid of his wife so he could be with Alva. He moved in with her the day after the fire. Even I find that suspicious. Can't prove it, but I could use your help, being unbiased and all. See if you can find anything in the burned-out house. I'll pay you to figure it, whether or not he's guilty. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck. Let me know if you find out anything about the fire.
The Imperials think we... Everything all right?
Who's there? Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger? You know him? He made my favorite dolly, but I can't find her. Are you sure you aren't a stranger? The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore, but I'm lonely. Will you play with me? Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me, and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you. trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. He wanted to play with me forever and ever. He kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even
She's
hurt.
dead.
Layla thought she could take me and keep me,
She's a
but
vampire.
she can't. I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
She's dead. Layla. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Layla. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye. You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire? No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Layla may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time. Never should have come here.
I've had enough.
You're making me angry.
Give up! You can't win!
Do your best. That's your best. Must have scared him off.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one. That better not be true.
Now I'm going to have to kill you. Never should have come here. That's all you got? I'll kill you where you stand.
You're a disgrace to your own
Any word on that fire? So Alva did get it to Hrogar for herself. I should have suspected her. By the gods, I assume you have proof. By Ysgramor's axe, it's true. Morthal owes you a debt. Here is your reward for solving the murder, but I have another request. Unfortunately, Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a powerful master vampire that I had assumed was destroyed. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them. Until next time. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. We've got all the miners we need.
It's good that Sorley
so I
has
hope
finally
you're
been
not
given
here
some
looking for
real
work.
authority.
Keep your eyes open. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Take us to Movarth's lair.
Take us! Yeah!
Kill the vampire!
Kill him!
Kill him!
Destroy him!
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Sun feels good, huh?
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier.
back. I obey your command. You lead, I'll follow.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
Here, something I want you to have. Now, don't embarrass either of us by saying something sappy. Just take it. You're not as dumb as you look. You think some emperor sitting on a gilded throne in Cyrodiil is gonna know what's best for Skyrim? The Imperial City's so far from here, might as well be on one of the moons. And yet the Empire thinks it can tell us what to do and how to live. I'm no man's fool. I know Ulfric Stormcloak's selfish and power-hungry, but he's the devil I know. Does that put it plain enough for you? There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. On your way, then. Well, for one thing, I won't empty Falkreath's coffers to buy myself fine clothes and expensive meat. For another, I won't get mixed up with criminals and I might be old, but I haven't forgotten that a Jarl's first duty... You look awful. Better not get me sick.
It's so good to see you again.
Has ears all over this town.
There's no house available, but I could sell you a fine piece of land where you could build your own house. As you wish. Don't judge Dengir too harshly. He's all... I'm sorry, I should really go now.
This is it, men. It's time to make this city ours. Sacrifices and courage of our fellows. Those who have fallen. Those still bearing the shields to our right. The fullness of our determination. The true depth of our anger. And the exalted righteousness of our cause. The gods are watching. The spirits of our ancestors are stirring. And men, under suns yet to dawn, will be transformed by what we do here today. Fear neither pain nor darkness, for Sovereign God awaits those who die with weapons in their hands and courage in their hearts. We now fight our way to Castle Dower, to cut the head off the Legion itself. And in that moment, the gods will look down and see Skyrim as she was meant to be, full of lords who are mighty, powerful, and free! Ready now, everyone, with me, for the sons and daughters of Skyrim! Yeah! That. Southern Guard awaits! Bastard! Die! At least try to hurt me! Die, damn you! Where's your flesh memory now? No! This ends now! Damn you! I've been wounded worse than better! Cannot rescue! Victory is yours! I got some Wake me up when you...
I'm getting... Already done.
Stop. Stop what? Taking Skyrim back and those who leave her to rot.
You're wrong, Alfred. We need the Empire. Without it, Skyrim will assuredly fall to the ground.
You were there with us. You saw it. The day the Empire signed that damn treaty was the day the Empire died.
You're a damn fool.
Stand aside, woman. We've come for the General.
He has given up, but I have not.
Rika, go. You're free to leave.
I'm also free to stay and fight for what I believe in.
You're also free to die for it.
This is what you wanted? Shield brothers and sisters killing each other? Families torn apart? This is the Skyrim...
Damn it, woman, stand aside!
That's not the Skyrim I want to live in.
Rika, you don't have to do this.
You've left me no choice. Talos, preserve us.
Who's there?
I will smite you!
No!
A lot of blood.
You're routed. Fall back. No! Not like this!
Come on, at least try to hurt me. Come on! Enough! This is it for you. Any last words before I send you to oblivion?
You realize this is exactly what they wanted.
What who wanted?
The Thalmor. They stirred up trouble here. Forced us to divert needed resources and throw away good soldiers, quelling this rebellion.
It's a little more than a rebellion, don't you think?
We aren't the bad guys, you know.
Maybe not, but you certainly aren't the good guys.
Perhaps you're right. But then what does that make you?
You just said it yourself.
It makes us right.
And if I surrender?
The Empire, I remember, never surrendered.
That Empire is dead. And so are you.
So be it.
Just kill him and let's be done with it already.
Come, Galmar. Where's your sense of the dramatic moment?
By the gods. If it's a good ending to some damn story you're after, perhaps the Dragonborn should be the one who do it.
Good point. Well, Dragonborn, what do you say? Do you want the honor? As you wish. This moment, we three will be immortalized in song.
Good. It's done.
Well, I suppose some kind of speech is in order.
I'll go gather the men in the courtyard.
And Elisif?
Don't you worry about her. I've sent my best men to round her up.
Stormblade, I want you to have my sword, a token of my appreciation. Now then, the men will expect a speech. Will you stand by my side? I wish to honor you, Dragonborn, and the truest of Stormcloaks. Very good. Come, the people await us.
And now, I present to you Ulfric Stormcloak, hero of the people, liberator, and High King of Skyrim.
I am indeed Ulfric Stormcloak, and at my side the man known as Stormblade, and the world knows as the Dragonborn. And indeed, there are many that call us heroes. But it is all of you who are the true heroes. It was you who fought a dying empire, who sunk its claws into our land, trying to drag us down with it. It was you who fought the Thalmor and their puppets who would have us deny our gods and our heritage. It was you who fought your kin who didn't understand our cause, who weren't willing to pay the price for our freedom. But more than that, it was you who fought for Skyrim, for our right to fight our own battles, to return to our glory and traditions, to determine our own future. And it is for these reasons that I cannot accept the mantle of High King. Not until the moot declares that title shall adorn my shoulders will I accept it.
What about Jarl Elisif?
Yes, what about the Lady Elisif? Will she put aside her personal hatred for me and her misplaced love for the Emperor and his coin so that the suffering of our people will end? Will she acknowledge that it is we Nords who will determine Skyrim's future?
Will she swear fealty to me, so all may know that we are at peace and a new day has dawned?
I do.
Then it is settled. The Jarl will continue to rule Solitude. I will garrison armies here to ward off Imperial attempts to reclaim the city. And in due time, the Moot will meet and settle the claim to High King once and for all. There is much to do, and I need every able-bodied man and woman committed to rebuilding Skyrim. A great darkness is growing, and soon we will be called to fight it, on these shores or abroad. The Aldmeri Dominion may have defeated the Empire, but it has not defeated Skyrim!
How'd I do?
Not so bad. Nice touch about the High King.
Thank you. I thought so too.
It's a foregone conclusion, you know.
Oh, I know.
The Imperials are not going to leave us alone. They still have camps in the hills. They'll continue to strike out at us, whenever and wherever they can.
I'm not afraid of the remnants of the Legion. In time, they'll all give up and go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shores. We must be prepared to face them.
Aye.
And of course, we couldn't have done it without you. May the gods preserve you.
May the gods preserve us all.
Come, Galmar. We've still much work to do. Yes? Make it quick. I'm a busy man. There will be peace for a time, during which we must rebuild Skyrim into the land it once was. Strong, self-reliant, the center of mankind. Because getting rid of the Empire was only half the problem. Soon the elves will again seek to rule the world. We must ready ourselves to fight them. For it will be Skyrim that shall lead Tamriel in those dark days, when the fate of the world is finally determined. No, not yet. We'll wait for the Moot to name me High King. It'll be better for all that way. But that doesn't mean I won't start acting like it. There's much to do. The new Jarls need help building armies and enforcing their right to rule. The Empire may try to reclaim Skyrim, and I need everyone ready for that. Though the biggest threat, of course, is the elves. True sons and daughters of Skyrim reign in every city. We've crippled the Imperial Legion and cut off its head by killing General Tullius himself. What more could I ask of you? No, you're free to roam. I suspect the gods have needs for you elsewhere. That said, some of the Legion's staunchest men have organized themselves and are operating out of hidden military camps in the wilderness. If you come across any Imperials in your travels, I expect you'll know what to do. Keep your brother, and he'll keep you.
They'll think twice before coming back here, that's for sure.